Bonsoir à tous. It's so lovely to have these meetings every night. I look forward to them. And it's like meeting friends. Even though we don't see each other, I look forward to seeing your names appear in the chat. So, hello again. And it's been 12 parts so far. I think it's the 13th already. We are reading La Belle au Bois dormant for those who forgot. And what happened yesterday? Yesterday, the fairy touched everything with her magic wand, made everyone fall asleep. The king and the queen kissed their child, the princess, and she didn't wake up, and they left the castle and they published bans in order to prevent anyone from approaching the castle. So what is going to happen next? Let's read that together. Are you ready? 1, 2, and 3. Ces défenses n'étaient pas nécessaires, car il poussa dans un quart d'heure, tout autour du parc, une si grande quantité de grands arbres et de petits, de ronces et d'épines entrelacées les unes dans les autres, que bête ni homme n'y aurait pu passer, en sorte qu'on ne voyait plus que le haut des tours du château. Encore n'était-ce que de bien loin. On ne douta point que la fée n'eût fait là encore un tour de son métier, afin que la princesse, pendant qu'elle dormirait, n'eût rien à craindre des curieux. Let's see what happens. And next, tomorrow we'll jump 100 years ahead to see what happens next, but I don't want to spoil anyone. So let's start with the first sentence that's really, really long. Okay, let's go up to there. Ready? So, ces défenses n'étaient pas nécessaires. These defenses were not necessary here. So, here it is not a defense as in a wall, okay? It is something that they printed. It is a ban. So here, une défense is a ban, a prohibition. Okay? Une défense is a ban, a prohibition. It is not a defense as in like a tower or a wall. Ces défenses n'étaient pas nécessaires. Nécessaire is necessary, which I think you can figure out just by reading the word, but it's useful to see it. Nécessaire is necessary. And here, I wanted to tell you something. Because here, une défense, as in a ban, is not something we would use much anymore. But if you travel in a francophone country, you might see something like that. Défense d'entrée. So you are not allowed to enter. And this is, I think it's a sentence, but it's more of an order, okay? Well, literally a ban. Défense d'entrée. You can see as well, défense de fumer. Don't smoke. Défense d'entrée, défense de fumer. What else could we have? I think these are the biggest ones. Défense d'entrée, défense de fumer. You could see other things as well, which are a bit more older. But let's aim for that, because these are the main ones you will see. We could see défense de marcher sur la pelouse aussi. Défense de marcher sur la pelouse. Do not walk on the grass. La pelouse is the grass. It's a kind of grass. Défense de marcher sur la pelouse. Do not walk on the grass. Nécessaire is necessary. Car il poussa. Car is because. Okay, because it poussa. Pousser is to push if it's a door, but it's also to grow here. Okay, to grow. Pousser, to grow. And this is something you can use for plants, but it's also something you can use for children. For example, ton fils a beaucoup poussé pendant Le confinement. Your son grew a lot during confinement. And this usually applies to babies because you can see them grow or teenagers who grow so fast. Because it's cute, you're talking about children. So pousser can be to push if you're talking about an object, or it can be to grow if you're talking about a plant or a nice human. Dans un quart d'heure. Dans un quart d'heure, here we have une liaison. Ses défenses n'étaient pas nécessaires car il poussa dans un quart d'heure. So here, it is something that is misleading because it is old-fashioned French. If I tell you, on s'appelle dans un quart d'heure, c'est let's call each other in 15 minutes. Okay? On s'appelle dans un quart d'heure. But here, it is not dans un quart d'heure. It is en un quart d'heure in modern French. For example, il poussa en un quart d'heure des arbres. Okay. So I'm not going to put everything here because it is a lot of stuff growing, but I would say trees. Il poussa en un quart d'heure des arbres. So trees grew in a quarter of an hour. Okay, so here you have to see that this dans means in, but nowadays we would say en. Il poussa en un quart d'heure tout autour du parc, une si grande quantité, etc., etc. Okay, so it is en un quart d'heure that we would use now. And not dans un quart d'heure, because dans un quart d'heure is in 15 minutes. So it is ahead of us. Tout autour du parc, all around the park. Autour is around. Okay? Autour is around. So tout autour du parc, all around the park, because you can imagine that the idea is to surround the park with trees. Une si grande quantité de grands arbres et de petits. It means such a big quantity. Une si grande. It is such. See here is such. Such a big amount of trees. See here is such. Not everywhere though. Such a big quantity, amount of big trees. Un arbre is a tree. Un arbre is a tree. De grands arbres et de petits. Here, it could be nowadays de grands et de petits arbres. Ou d'arbres grands et petits. Yes, I would say d'arbres grands et petits. We would not say this in this way, but it's interesting also for you to see written French in a modern form. Une si grande quantité d'arbres, grands et petits. Okay? But you see, it is just different because it is French from the 17th century. But you can make something out of that. You don't have to just think it is French from the 17th century, so it doesn't matter. I cannot learn from it. Well, you absolutely can. Une si grande quantité de grands arbres et de petits, de ronces et d'épines, de ronces et d'épines. Do you know what une ronce is? Une ronce hurts because this is to protect the castle. Une ronce is a bramble. A bramble. I had to check it out because I didn't know. And une épine is a thorn. A thorn. So it hurts, and that's the point of it, because the fairy wants to protect the castle. De ronces et d'épines entrelacées les unes dans les autres. Entrelacées is intertwined, so they're all in there together, so they protect the castle. Entrelacées les unes dans les autres. Here, he could have removed les unes dans les autres, because entrelacées implies that it's one into the other, but he's insisting on that. Les unes dans les autres, one into the other. Entrelacées is I checked it out, twined or intertwined, I don't know. And les uns dans les autres is all together in a pile, in a way, okay? You understand that. For example, J'étais les uns dans les autres. It's something that you could use in everyday French. You could also say les uns sur les autres. Les uns sur les autres. Les uns dans les autres, les uns sur les autres. For example, il y avait beaucoup de monde au concert. On s'est retrouvés les uns sur les autres dans la fosse. Il y avait beaucoup de monde au concert. On s'est retrouvés les uns sur les autres dans la fosse. There was lots of people at the concert. We end up being one on top of each other in la fosse. La fosse, I think, is the stalls. Fosse. The pit. It is the pit. Yeah, the pit. So where you are standing up in a concert hall. Les uns dans les autres. Yeah, les uns dans les autres would be more for a car crash, which is not really nice. Les uns sur les autres is one on top of the other. Entrelacer les unes dans les autres, que bête ni homme n'y aurait pu passer. So here again we have another very old structure of French. So let's try to think about that. So une bête is a beast, so you can think it's an animal. Ni homme, a human. Ni aurait pu passer. So here let's analyze this sentence because it is a bit complicated. Que bête ni homme ni aurait pu passer. So in modern French we would say ni bête ni homme ni aurait pu passer. This is really bad. This is really old. Que ni bête ni homme n'aurait pu passer. This is a little bit more modern. So that no beast nor man could have passed. And here you have this idea of overcoming an obstacle, okay? N'aurait pu passer. And here the E is about everything that the fairy built, okay? Une si grande quantité de grands arbres et de petits, de ronces et d'épines. All this is so thick that no one can pass, okay? So let's read that sentence again together. Ready? 1, 2, and 3. Ces défenses n'étaient pas nécessaires car il poussa dans un quart d'heure tout autour du parc. Here we have une liaison, all around the park. Tout autour du parc. Une si grande quantité de grands arbres. So here we have une liaison, again. De grands arbres et de petits. I would not add one here. Et de petits, de ronces et d'épines entrelacées. This is tricky. De ronces et d'épines entrelacées. No, I wouldn't put one either. Because I think it's both of them, so it doesn't feel like it. Entrelacées les unes. However, here we have one. Les unes dans les autres. Here we have another liaison. Que bête ni homme ni aurait pu passer. Okay, let's read that together again. Breathe in. Breathe out. And let's read together 1, 2, 3. Ces défenses n'étaient pas nécessaires car il poussa dans un quart d'heure tout autour du parc une si grande quantité de grands arbres et de petits, de ronces et d'épines entrelacées, maybe I would, les unes dans les autres, que bête ni homme n'y aurait pu passer. Ooh, that was tricky. Okay, so let's move on to the next part of the sentence. Ready? Let's read that and then analyze it. Making some space for you here. 1, 2, 3. En sorte qu'on ne voyait plus que le haut des tours du château, encore n'était-ce que de bien loin. Here, en sorte que is a little bit like the en un quart d'heure that we saw before. We would not say en sorte que. We would say de sorte que. So that, okay? So that, or in such a way that. In such a way that, because this was the goal, okay? This is the consequence of it. En sorte qu'on ne voyait plus que le haut des tours du château. So that we could only see the top, le haut is the top, des tours of the towers of the castle. Encore n'était-ce que de bien loin. Encore here is though or however, okay, you have to say still, okay, again, it is difficult to translate literally, but you have the meaning. Still, you could see it from very far away, okay. Encore était-ce que de bien loin. Loin is far away, okay, loin is far away. When you add bien, you insist on that. So it is from very far away, okay. For example, c'était bon. It was very good. C'était bien bon. It was pretty good. So here you do not add really a meaning, but you insist on the fact that it was really that. So it was really good. It was quite good. It was pretty good. Here, the bien bon doesn't necessarily mean that it is better or worse than c'était bon, but you add a bit of intention. So yes, indeed, it was pretty far. Encore, still, it wasn't it from very far away. Here, the n'était really has very formal, cute French, but very written French. Encore n'était-ce que de bien loin. What would I say? De sorte que, so that would be here, de sorte qu'on ne voyait plus que le haut des tours du château. I would say here, et encore, on les voyait seulement de loin. Again, I'm not a writer, so I couldn't tell you exactly this is the best thing, but it's the closest thing I can find to modern French. Et encore, and still, we could only see them from far away. So this is the meaning here. Et encore is something that you can use in your modern French. It means still, or, and you know, I can add something. Okay. Encore is again, literally. When you want to use it this way, it doesn't mean again. It means still. It was from very far away. So lots of interesting structures today. Let's move on to the last sentence. Ready to read that? 1, 2, 3. On ne douta point que la fée n'eût fait là encore un tour de son métier, afin que la princesse, pendant qu'elle dormirait, n'eut rien à craindre des curieux. On ne douta point. We didn't doubt. Remember, in old-fashioned French, point is pas. It is exactly the same, and the on here is generic. You don't say, it's not we, it's everybody. No one doubted that, because everybody knew the fairies. On ne douta point que la fée, that's the fairy, n'eût fait là encore un tour de son métier. Here the encore is again, okay? We didn't doubt that the fairy did again a trick of her craft. Here un tour here is a trick. For example, un tour de magie. Remember that? You might know that. A magic trick. Un tour de magie is a magic trick. And here we're not talking about a magic trick because she is a fairy. So it is true. N'eût fait là encore un tour de son métier. Here, un métier is a job. A job, but here, I don't think it is a job because she's not hired to be a fairy. She is a fairy. So I would say a craft, but I wanted to check if it works. Trade, craft, yes. So let's say trade or craft. You can pick what's best. This is what's so nice in the chat if you're watching this live with me, or if you don't, try to join us because you're learning more, is that students bring their inputs and tell me what they think is best. So we're building that together and that's great. On ne douta point que la fée nue fait là encore. So here it is là encore. So here again, okay? It's not là and encore. It is together. Là encore, un tour de son métier, afin que la princesse, in order for the princess, or so that the princess, while she would sleep, pendant qu'elle dormirait, pendant que is while, or even pendant 2 heures. No, pendant que is while, and pendant is for. Pendant 2 heures, for 2 hours. Pendant qu'elle dormirait, n'eut rien à craindre des curieux, would have nothing to fear from the curious. Rien à craindre is interesting. Because you can use this tiens. Nothing to fear. Tu n'as rien à craindre, je suis là. Je suis là avec toi. Tu n'as rien à craindre. This works, okay? Rien à craindre, and here we have une liaison. Rien à craindre des curieux. Un curieux is someone who is curious, but I would not say it is a positive thing here. So I would say nosy, that's better, nosy person, okay? Un curieux is a nosy person. Let's read this sentence again. Ready? 1, 2, and 3. On ne douta point que la fée n'eût fait là encore un tour de son métier, afin que la princesse, pendant qu'elle dormirait, n'eût rien à craindre des curieux. Rien à craindre des curieux. I'm checking the time to make sure I don't take too much of your time. So we are going to read the whole paragraph again, okay? So we can put that in our mouth properly. Are you ready? 1, 2, and 3. Ces défenses n'étaient pas nécessaires, car il poussa dans un quart d'heure, tout autour du parc, une si grande quantité de grands arbres et de petits, de ronces et d'épines entrelacées les unes dans les autres, que bête ni homme n'y aurait pu passer. En sorte qu'on ne voyait plus que le haut des tours du château, encore n'était-ce que de bien loin. On ne douta point que la fée n'eût fait là encore un tour de son métier, afin que la princesse, pendant qu'elle dormirait, n'eût rien à craindre des curieux. Good. So next, we're going to jump 100 years ahead and see what happens. I looked quickly at the fairy tale because I don't want to spoil myself. I want to keep the surprises just as you have the surprises too. And I think we still have, 20 days ahead. So there's no rush. We still have lots of time to think about it. I wish you une bonne journée, une bonne soirée, maybe une bonne nuit. If you could, that would be really kind if you could put a thumb up on the video to show YouTube that this is the kind of thing that people care about in these difficult times. It's so good to be together every night and to have this thing to look forward to every day at a fixed time. And as someone was saying yesterday, to be late to something if you're late, because at the moment, time is just really weird. So I will see you tomorrow at 7:15 p.m. Paris time. Take care, stay at home, please stay safe. And à demain. Salut!